Number 1, the Red Room Curse. It took me like 5 times to say that. This one by far is the most unsettling to me because of how much I'm on my computer. This would get me so quick. But yeah, comment below if you like the color red. In this case, that's gonna hurt you. But yeah, also be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I appreciate it. Social media links are all down below, and let's go. This modern urban legend started from a death-themed, fun, flash animation titled The Red Room. It became popular in the internet's dark corners after a young person poked a classmate with a very sharp object very hard, and she was not left alive after that, you know? And the killer was a fan of the Red Room. The curse starts with a pop-up on the victim's computer screen when alone in a room. This is literally me 24/7 editing. It has a red background with black letters asking, "Do you like?" As the victim frantically tries to close the pop-up, more words appear until it reads, "Do you like the Red Room?" No. If this isn't 50 Shades of Grey, then no sir. The entire screen becomes red and a list of past victims appears. Now, the method of which you varies widely, but the point is eventually it does get you. And their blood covers the walls of the room, hence the Red Room. So maybe limit your screen time and it might protect you from this. And also stay off the dark web. Number 2, Manto. This creepy mofo. Manto, Red Cloak, meets victims when they are most vulnerable. On the toilet. I'm sorry, I know this is not supposed to be funny, but come on. You pervert! There are a lot of different versions to how this legend actually goes. He holds red and blue toilet paper in some stories, but he's only in his cape in others. It depends. Either way, you're about to get possessed. However, he always asks the victim to choose a color, red or blue. Well, what if I want pink toilet paper? Like Japan's slit-faced woman asking, "Am I pretty?" Who the heck is that? There are some holes in this story I need to fill. Basically, it doesn't matter what you answer because Akamanto kills you regardless. Choosing red rewards you with a stabbing, spilling your blood all over the stall, some redecorating. If you answer blue, he either suffocates you or sucks out your blood, leaving you blue-faced and dead on the floor. So basically, there's no right answer. And your best bet to possibly live is to run out of the stall with a dirty doo-doo butt. It's a lose-lose. Either you die or you're nasty. Japan's Bloody Mary. We all know this. We have all tried at least once to summon Bloody Mary in a dark middle school bathroom or at a sleepover. Its name is Hanako of the toilet. How many toilet demons do y'all have? There's a theme here. If the brave or stupid enter a restroom on the 3rd floor, knock on the 3rd stall 3 times. Okay, this is a 3 pattern. Is that y'all's version of our 666? But yeah, you knock on the stall 3 times and you ask Hanako, blah, blah, blah. I can't say that without butchering it. You say, "Are you there?" You may get a reply. This is the one time I want to be ghosted. Get it? I'm sorry. Not really. The door will slowly creak open to reveal little Hanako in a red skirt. Her hair is done up in a traditional styled bun. I'm jealous, please teach me how you do that. Then she grabs her victim and drags them into the toilet, never to be seen again. So, not very friendly. In other versions, Hanako will ask children if they need a friend. Bro, I would have gotten killed so quick. I had no friends as a kid and I was desperate. She would have grabbed me. I would have volunteered. But yeah, regardless of your answer, no matter what she asks, no matter what you say, she's gonna kill you. You're going in the toilet no matter what. Never trust a Japanese ghost, kids. That sounds so wrong. Why do you have to specify Japanese? Just say ghost. That would have gotten the same point across. Ugh. So this is the cursed poem. Y'all creepy. Tomino's Hell is a famed poem by Yaso Saiho, written in 1919 after he lost his family during the World War I. The beginning reads, elder sister vomited blood, younger sister vomited fire, and the cute Tomino vomited glass beads. Tomino fell into hell alone. Not to be insensitive, but y'all sound like legendary Pokemons. Now the interpretation of the poem is left to the reader. Many people have different opinions on what they think it's about. Some think it's basically about kids who don't listen, to their parents, but it doesn't even matter. The whole point is if you read it aloud, you will suffer from a terrible fate which you cannot escape. which can range anywhere from headaches to getting, you know, either is inescapable unless you have ibuprofen. Human sacrifice in Maruka Castle. Fun. Hito Bashira, a type of human sacrifice. Wait, how many types of sacrifice are there? It's sacrifice. Was practiced in Japan up until the 16th century. I'm really bad with history and math, so I have no idea how long ago that actually was. Comment below, explain it to me. I'm simple. Lords will wall up live victims in pillars, dams, and other building foundations to appease the gods, who would protect the building from attacks and natural disasters. It was also a term for workers being buried alive. So y'all murder to protect yourselves from murder and death. Okay, totally makes sense. Basically, at some point, a one-eyed peasant woman with children named a Shizu was chosen for the sacrifice. No idea why. Sounds like that's their way of taking care of poor people because they don't want to help them. The poor mother only asked of one thing, that her sons be made samurai after the ritual. That is such a simple request for being asked if they can kill you. She just said, okay, give my sons a title so they can have a successful future, basically. But the castle lords are a bunch of jerks and they did not keep their promise. They killed her and her sons were never made samurai. Afterwards, the moat, you know, the little river that surrounds the castle with alligators and a drawbridge, would overflow every spring rain when it came time to cut the algae. And the locals thought it was the tears of Oshizu's sorrow and erected a tomb to appease her spirit. Like, y'all couldn't do one thing for this woman? What is wrong with you? This is why I have trust issues. Howling Inunaki Tunnel. I butchered that worse than my last relationship. The true mystery of Inunaki Village is whether or not it even existed. Wait, y'all are basing this on a what if? Wasting my time? Supposedly located deep in the Inunaki countryside, this abandoned village is said to only be accessible through the tunnel. The stories say that all who enter the village are doomed to a violent death. All these stories seem to mention that there's some sort of official sign stating the Japanese constitution is not in effect past here, meaning all who enter are on their own to face the real or supernatural horrors that await. So basically, if you go here, be sure to look both ways before you cross the street afterwards. And if you get kidnapped and or murdered, they won't help you. They have no jurisdiction here. They say the sounds of barking dogs and ghastly screams emanate from deep inside the tunnel. Have y'all never heard of stray dogs? They whine because they're hungry, like me. And if you've ever heard this particular dog scream, it sounds like a person. Y'all are being low-key dramatic, just saying. Let's pause. The tales, however, were likely inspired by a brutal murder that actually took place in the tunnel. Oh, maybe you're not being that dramatic, I'm sorry. The tunnel being so remote and rarely used was a popular spot for gangs. One afternoon in December of 1988, a group of young people killed a 20-year-old in a very messed up way. I had to black out the details. And they left him to die in that tunnel while he was still alive and suffering for a while. So yeah, it is pretty likely that this tunnel is haunted. But yeah, that's it for the top 7 Japanese urban legends. Comment below which one was the creepiest and which one is most likely to get you. Are you a toilet person or a computer person? Either or, one of them's gonna get you. Again, please be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on social media. Links are all down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.